The United States women's national team has taken a monumental step in their ongoing social movement, which consists of coordinated collective actions over time towards equal pay. In November 2019, federal judge R. Gary Klausner of the United States District Court for the Central District of California granted the national team motion to give its lawsuit class certification. The early win for the women meant the lawsuit could include players who appeared for the national team dating back to February 4, 2015. The United States Soccer Federation had opposed the motion for certification. This trial was originally supposed to be on May 5th, however, with the pandemic going on, as well as the postponing of the Olympics, this was also set back. According to ESPN.com, in February, the two sides filed very different motions in district court. Lawyers for the United States women's national team filed for partial summary judgment, seeking back pay of at least $66.7 million in addition to punitive damages. USSF asked the court to dismiss the lawsuit based on the actual facts in the record and the governing law. The facts that USSF are using against this lawsuit is from a letter presented by the president, Carlos Corriero of the USSF. He described as an extensive analysis of 10 years of financial data. He said the data showed from 2010 to 2018 that the women's players were paid $34.1 million in salary and game bonuses by U.S. Soccer, compared to the men who were paid $26.4 million in the same time period. The men's and women's teams operate with separate collective bargaining agreements as well as pay structures. However, the Uswnt, the women's national soccer team, had chimed back that these statements were false. Shortly after the two sides filed motion, there was an abundance of backlash from the public, other athletes, and other organizations, which led to the USSF president stepping down. The most detrimental information that was brought to the public's attention was statements made by USSF president. The words used by the president of the USSF were an example of disparagement, a language pattern that consists of false or injurious statements that are derogatory. The exact words were, "Women's players did not perform work of equal skill, effort, and responsibility as their male counterparts." In this situation, there is evident gender discrimination in the aspect of believing that one sex or gender is intrinsically superior to another. However, it was written out by the USSF as an argument towards the dispute on equal pay, so it was actually written out word for word how they are discriminating these women. This gives the United States women's national team all the reason and fire to keep pushing for their equal rights. According to Hargraves, we are currently in the modern era where challenging traditional power structures is common. However, it is disappointing how many obstacles women are still having to fight to overcome, especially women in sport, such as the women's national soccer team.